1, 2, 3, testing the mic. Matrix. Got a t-shirt. I got dressed, but I always have a t-shirt underneath. So I'm off. We're gonna try this out. Hopefully this works. Wish me luck. You aren't gonna see this until the beginning of the video, so you can't really wish me luck. Wish me luck that this has turned out good and you're enjoying what you're about to watch. I got the mic off to the side a little bit. I don't know if that'll work or not. Fingers crossed. I got it tilted a little bit so it's forcing up towards me. I gotta go to the Great Canadian. I gotta pick up some stuff at the dollar store, and then I gotta go uptown. And yeah, I'm dressed all up. Yeah, I got jeans. You know, I don't have dress pants. Plus, it's too hot for dress pants. If you're going for a place like that, I gotta get a suit though. I'd like to get a suit someday. But I do have these. Why do I wear these? I like skulls. Two, especially when you're holding this. If my hands get sweaty, which I do have a tendency to get sweaty, I don't want this to slip. I got a little wrist strap I put to get on the gimbal. It's not part of it, but I attached it in case it slips. But also, this keeps me giving me a better grip on the gimbal. And this is expensive gear with my phone, the gimbal, and the mic and everything. I don't want that to break. So I take all the precautions in the world. That's why I wear these, because I have a tendency of sweating from my hands a lot. So that's why I wear the gloves mostly. Is just I also like skulls, and I've always dressed different. I used to wear wristbands and stuff. I'm just different. I don't do it for attention. It's just how I am, I guess. I don't know, but there is a reason why I wear these. Like I said, when you're holding the gimbal, it helps to so it doesn't slip. Because like I said, my hands get sweaty, especially on a hot night like tonight. So I need a haircut. I'm looking to get the side shaved all the way around and stuff, and just have the length over the top. But haven't had a chance to do that. But wish me luck, everybody, or wish this luck that this video turns out good. Peace.
I don't like hate yellow lights are flash.
Oh, and flowers. All the people. There we go.
You guys won't get used to my long voice, don't worry.
There we go. A whole bunch of them. I figured having events up in here too, instead of just the street, but they don't. So, here we go. I might have to switch hands with the iced coffee. We need little tables here so I can put stuff down and change hands. Alright, we gotta have more events up here though. I mean, this is a stage. They don't use it for what it's meant for. Which drives me at the wall. There we go. And here we have shiny people. Oh, it's all good. We have the Imperial Theater. We always have lots of good events there. I haven't been there in a while. I love live theater, of course. We always get some good live acts there. So, now we gotta cross the street. Trying to do multiple things at once here. There we go. This is a very beautiful old theater. It's been restored, so they have fixed it up. We're probably going to stop the recording here. We're just showing a basic quick walk. I got to go to somebody's house. Ooh, nice bike. I need to get mine fixed. There, we'll stop at a beaver. And yeah, we're going to close up now and we'll continue recording later. Yeah, let's go up a little bit. A little cloudy, but it's going to stay. It's not going to rain tonight. So, this where it used to be the Paramount, the movie theater. I seen the Matrix in this parking lot. They should have kept that movie theater open. It was one of the last Art Deco buildings here in the Maritimes. So, but did they? No. The city ruined it. So, we were one of the last people fighting for this building. But sadly, it turned into a parking lot, so. You'll see pictures of it. I actually got pictures of it in my book, in the black and white photo book I'm going to be releasing. So, stay tuned for that. The black and white of St. John, just like the calendars were supposed to be the preset for it and the prequels, but now it's time to officially get the book out there published. There's King Square. There we go. Uptown is kind of growing again. I hope there's going to be another building there. It's kind of a little off right now, but like I said, we're going to have the street party tonight. So there's the city market. I wish they should have kept the city market open. That would have been nice. So, but they didn't. They should. On the events like tonight, they should keep it open. 1, more work. 2, business. But alas. Now, I'm not starting when it's dead perfect dark, but it's going to start getting dark here soon. I can't stay out too late because the buses stop running like at 10:20 or whatever, and I want to catch the last bus. So, comic book shop, which I actually got to pick up my spawns. That's why I got to sell a few more things. I could have bought them today, but I needed to get groceries first. Groceries, then comics. So, I'll pick them up there in the next few weeks. I probably got about 4 months or 5 months of spawns. My spawn comics, I'm behind, but they hold them for me because I pay $25 a year, which is a good worth it. They bag it and box it, and they hold your comics for you. And I'm a starving artist, so I can't pick them up every month. I don't get regular pays that I can spend on my comics, but it's my choice to be in this field. So, like I said, I'm gonna plan on getting them here soon, probably when I sell the phone. I got a phone I'm selling, not this one. I got a TCL phone, so that should be able to be sold. So we'll be able to see that. Oh, look at the lights. I like the overhanging lights. Now, see, they should have more. This one they leave open, but the other alleyway they should have open more nice. They sometimes have gatherings there, but it should be regularly. You know, the city should be doing this stuff more often, more on a regular basis. Why they don't, I do not know. Have more street parties. Bring more life to the Uptown area on a more regular basis. Bam, simple. But they don't. And it drives me insane. So, we're Bay City, can you tell? Seagulls. Right on the Bay of Funday. So, there we go. Make sure we got traffic. Oh, there's a couple coming down here. We're going to be careful. Let them go. There we go. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit the bottom of King Street. We're going to stop in the same spot we did last year in the little alleyway. Actually, I wonder if Brunswick Square is open. We might be able to start in Brunswick Square and then go down. We'll walk through. See if Brunswick Square is open. It should be, just to be able to walk through. So, now the events are already on because this thing starts usually at about 2 in the afternoon. Ninja walking the stairs. I don't ninja walk regularly. And what is ninja walking? It's closed. Maybe the front door's open? Let's check. Let's see. Alright. Say what you want about this city. Some of the best architecture in Canada. I mean, don't forget, we're one of the oldest incorporated cities in Canada, too. So. See if this is open. It should be. Oh, you can't walk through anymore? That sucks. Can't even walk through Brunswick Square anymore. You used to be able to. Wow, the city's gotten bad. You used to be able to walk all night long because there's bars on there and everything, but you can't even do that anymore. Bear with me. Stairs. I have a bad knee, so it's hard to get with the stairs. But you can hear some music playing, so which will be over my voice, but so see, there's the streets all closed off. So there we go. And we're gonna start in that little alleyway, and even though it's not fully dark yet, we're gonna start early. So once we hit that little spot we started out last time, we'll continue on from there. This way. There we go.
Cars away.
See, the architecture is beautiful. You can say what you want about this city, but we have some of the gorgeous. We have some of the more beautiful architecture going. So, I mean, like I said, we're one of the most oldest incorporated cities in this friggin' country, in Canada. So, all right, let's cross here. Look both ways. I'm not getting ran over. There we go. We have a little bar up here. I got a little setup with some music. I wonder if I can even go to that section anymore. They might have to close off too. Oh, a DJ. That's not bad. They have a DJ on the stairs. Okay. Alright, going through. Don't want to bump into anybody. That's why I gotta be careful with people. I gotta be cognizant of everybody around me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's a little bar section. You can sit out here and eat. There's the pedway. I don't know what that building's gonna look like when it's done, but that wasn't there last year, if you remember. That was empty. So, the beer bread. Remember that from last year? So here's the door I should be able to go in. If not, I'll just go into Market Square. We'll start there this time. But I should be able to go in here this time. Remember, that's where I started. So it was here. So let's see if I can go in. Yes. All right, I'm gonna end it here and I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna record this quick. There's a lot of people coming in these stairs unlike last year. This is usually the position I was last year. I might take these headphones off. I don't really listen to stuff while I'm doing that. So, and we are gonna walk out this way. Well, actually, it's gonna track me. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head out in the other way we did last year. It's still a little light out, but it'll be dark by the time I'm done. My hair's a mess, but I don't care. I guess it's gonna take some water and then we're gonna start. The light's not down yet, so we're not gonna turn it on yet, but all right. Here, I'll let everybody go first. We got traffic there. We got some live concerts down there.
Distinct from ours.
Now we're gonna hit Water Street first. You know the events are more in the streets up. This is still a good starting point. So,
So you don't ever have to hold the building.
all right. Now I don't know what that building's gonna be. That's gonna be a skating rink once they get her done too, supposedly. So, we're gonna go down to the 506 first. I'm gonna take you guys in the 506. We were there last year. So, and we'll be able to turn the white balance on here in a bit, change it up. So, because it's getting a little darker. This is Water Street, and like I said, you get the seagulls, because again, we're a bay city. So if anybody out of St. John, you out of town, or New Brunswick, we are right on the bay. The Bay of Fundy's right there, so. Ooh, look at that. The only thing about my videos, you're gonna see motorbikes. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me take that top part off. I don't need that yet. It's not dark enough. I'll turn the light on once I get a chance. So, there we go. Gotta be careful here. We got a little tight knit area. Servers working. Look at these beautiful outdoor restaurants. Just sitting out eating on a night like that. And these bars are good too. So, it's a nice hopping section. There's always stuff going on down here. So, I always like these containers turn into little sitting areas and what have you. So, and you got bars in there. So this is a busy little area where people are down, having some drinks, having some food, you know. Water Street, I still want to see more development down here, some more shops, because this is a good tourism area, because again, we have a lot of cruise ships that come in. And I believe there could be more down here. There's, hold on. I think that's Jupiter, if I'm not mistaken. You'll see it again. And the moon's more up there. Again, this is the Moonlight Bazaar. So that is the 506. That's where the cruise ships come in. They have live events in there. All your ooh, look at these beautiful machines. Yes, you're going to see beautiful motorbikes as well. So look at these. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. Custom. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, we're gonna hit in the 506 now. It gets thrown off by nice motorbikes, what can I say? But yeah. Now they also have concerts down here at the 506 as well. This is where I went to see Our Lady Peace last year. Right in here. Actually, I sat on the outside. So on one of those little, I'll show you actually. Once I go up here, because it was right across the street from here. It's right over there. They have those little power places. There's a little cement thing there. I sat there and had some snacks and listened to the concert, which was inside. I didn't have to see them. There's two stages. There's that stage there, and then there's one back there for bigger acts. So there's a nice little eatery outside here. Some popcorn. There you go. St. John Souvenirs. Now here's that restaurant I've showed you many times before in previous vlogs you have seen. I think I'll have to change the white balance here in a bit. But this, I've been in here. Like I said, I've told you before, we filmed a movie in here, a short. We were doing the top floor part. So that was a while back. So, there we go. Oh, we can cross. Perfect. Always look both ways. There we go. Now we're going to take a quick walk through the 506. I might have to change the white balance here in a bit because again, it's starting to get a little darker. I'm going to go in and have a little drink here in a bit. I got my water here because it's kind of a humid night. So, oh, check it out. It's like a little rickshaws. That's kind of cool. A few of them. Huh. That's pretty decent. And they also have scooters down here too you can rent if I'm not mistaken. There's that little thing that used to be along the walkway where they moved it. You've seen this before in previous vlogs I've given. So, here's the stage for local artists. Now this is the smaller stage, but they have local artists here. And there's the little fire pits they have there too, which is really cool. See, they have fire pits. You can sit and have some meals by your fire pits. A lot of good restaurants. I'll get some food when I get up in the way. I'm not going to get anything to eat right yet. So I'll get something to eat when I hit the actual gathering. Plus the food's probably cheaper at a thing. No, mind you, I wouldn't mind getting some of this food, but I'll wait till I get the, like I said, up in the Moonlight Bazaar. There's some eateries up there. Little side things. Okay, it's closed off back here. I wonder if you can go back. See, there's a big stage on the other side there. That's where they had the big stage. That's where like the 506 concert is. Our Lady Peace was there last year. I've seen those. I've seen them about 5-10 times, but it's worth it for me. I'm a fan, so. There's the dock, the port, I mean. Here, I'll take a quick walk up here. Let's go up. And that little screen has some effects on it and what have you. So.
And like everyone else connected is so behind.
That's so dark.
There we go. Going up here. My knees are killing me. I should have. Bad thought doing stairs with bad knees. I know, well. I'll find, is there any sitting area up here? No, there's not. Oh well. We'll just take a quick look at the city from here. Look at that, St. John. You can say what you want, but she's a beautiful city. There's the west side where I'm from. There's that new building being made. Going to the Uptown area. North to south end, past those buildings. Go back to the west side, way over there is the port. So, and our Bay of Fundy. So, I like the paintings they have on some of these, the bins. They do a real good job there. As you can see, the painting they have on the ground too, that's pretty cool, eh? Like somebody really did that, that's really nice work. No place to sit up here, so I was going to sit for a couple minutes, but maybe there's some seats down there. Yeah, let's go down here and see if we can find an empty seat, just to rest my knee for a sec. There we go, there's a seat. I just got to rest my knee. My knee feels like it's popping out. There, we're going to sit here for a second. I'll be with you guys in a bit. All right, we're back. Area 506. I have the sign right there. There we go. Now I think we're going to change the white balance. I think we're ready. It's starting to get dark, so I'll be with you guys in a few moments. There we go. We now have the fluorescent light balance. This should be a little bit better. So.
I think I want. I'm gonna message her.
There we go. We have different foods. Another little eatery in here. So, there we go. A lot of these are closed. Some of them can stay. I think you get to choose if you want to stay open or closed. I'm not sure how that works. I'd be open though, I'll tell you that, because you probably get some crowds down here and making some cash. But, and you get in there, that's the place where a lot of the cruise ships go. The guests for the cruise ships would be introduced. And here's the Bay of Fundy painting. I'll show you this one while we're down here. The Area 506, Container Village, and the highest tides in the world, which we do. The Bay of Fundy does have the highest tides in the world. Now everything's closed here. Odd. It was actually open last year. So I guess it's by choice, and maybe some people don't want to work tonight. So I figured I would. You'd make a fortune probably tonight, but it is kind of dead though tonight. So it was a little busier last year than it is this year. There we go. There's the beaver tails. Too bad that wasn't open. Amazing. If you haven't had beaver tails, oh, so tasty. It's just sugar and pastries, but oh, it is tasty though. Very, very tasty. So. There we go. Into here. We'll get the sign. Yeah, Steamers. I gotta go in there. It's a really good restaurant, and I love lobster, so But we're gonna go up this street, even though this party doesn't start till farther down. We're just gonna go up and down this street here. Water Street, we're done. Now we're gonna go up. That's the bus I gotta take, going the opposite way. Ah, we can go. It didn't beep. That was weird. There we go. I'll probably attach the light to the top soon. At least 25%. We'll keep it on for illumination, which should help. We shall see. So. There we go, where we're at. We're at 25%. That's all we need. 25% illumination. I didn't want to blind people. So 25% is good. Now I'm going to be cognizant. It's going to get really busy here. Hopefully this is much better than last year's. See, some of the shops here are going to make good money because you're going to have a busy crowd. Of course you have a police because you're going to have a lot of people here, thousands, tens of thousands actually. There's a lot of people down here. So you probably will lose my voice at one point because you got a concert going on. So and I'm just going to hit the road so I'm not walking into people. It's a lot easier. Hey. Some of this old architecture is amazing. Now we're going into the crowd, coming into it. I don't know if that's Jupiter or what, but the Moon's the next street up. See, they have vendors of all types. You have vendors with t-shirts and jewelry and art, food, you name it, they got it. So. Through. This looks a lot better than it did last year. Much better. Now we're going to go right into the crowd. This gets interesting. So, we got to line up, see if I can go around it. Excuse me. I've said it before, I used to work security. Getting around these kind of crowds, you get used to it.
No. There's more than enough.
I used to work the hockey games. Massive stadiums. Well, big stadium. So you get used to the crowds. All right, it froze for some reason. Don't know what that was about. But we're back up. So. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Actually, that's the moon itself. Must be Jupiter, must be the other one then. So, all right. Well, we got food. I think the burgers are on the next level. See what I mean?
So it doesn't time for her to get to the stage. So what's your name, my boy? Harry. Let's make some noise for Harry.
A lot of people.
It's right in here. Turn it up, man. Turn it up. 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 Turn it up.
Run through. pubs. See, like I said, the pubs are going to make a lot of money tonight. That's a smart thing to be open tonight. On these two streets, oh yeah, you're going to make a profit. And good on them. That's what we need, more stuff like this. Closing up the streets, making some money. So, I mean, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look. Look at that crowd. Oh, I'm good, man. What? That's a lot of people. I don't know if he was asking me to smoke. I gave it up. I'm 8 months clean, so. But hey, that's cool. Maybe I'll do it again someday. The weed. But oh well. We'll see another whole street of people.
I like Shannon a lot.
That's street 1 down, Prince William Street, packed. Pretty crazy, but hopefully the visual's a lot better than last year. Hopefully the audio's a lot better than last year too. So, and hopefully there's some burger joints out because I want to grab one of those burgers this year. I said last year I want to grab one, so hopefully I can this year. They're usually in the corners, so we'll get a burger if we can find a burger thing. There we go. Now we're having the freezing in this app. I don't know what that's about, but it's freezing a little bit. So if there's a lot of cuts in this video, I apologize. For some reason this app is freezing. I don't like that. So I don't know what the freezing is about, but I don't know. If it does freeze, it'll just be a lot of cuts, that's all. So getting a little dark in here, but like I said, it should be a lot better than last year's, I hope. Alright, now we gotta make it down this way. Yeah, that looks like the moon again too. They had 2 moons this year. It's a little dark down this end. We're behind the toilets. Never the funnest place to be. There, let's make it into the crowd. See, we got earrings, stuff like that. Jewelries. To be honest, I could probably sell my calendars up here if I wanted to. So, yeah, that's the moon too. That's a weird one. Now making it through the crowd again. People leaving their stuff on the ground. So.
Oh yeah, it's all you.
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna show you some video freaks. Yeah, let's see it. Yeah.
There we go.
Put them up, come on. Say catch up. You wanna see the kid get biz? Somebody make some goddamn noise. Cats in the back, what you call friends? What's up?
If you want to follow them, let them go. If you want to do whatever you want to do.
There we go. Again, it's crazy, but it's busy. I like that. You got a lot of businesses. That was a cool shirt. set located, so. Let's go around the other way. It's getting a little crowded there. Gotta find a break here. There we go. Bring us all the way down. Try to go through here. Excuse me. Oh, they got more venues here. We can go through here. Some of the venues. I don't know what they're selling, but like I said, I gotta get one of my black and white calendars up here. Sell some of my crafts. That's cool. A lot of vendors.
I thought you dropped the ball. No, I said we got one.
A lot of the vendors. Oh, we got food here. So we got some burgers, but hopefully they got it on the next street when it's a little bit more quiet. So.
Yeah, that might be better than.
Excuse me. Short guy in a long crowd. There we go. There's a lot of people. There we go. Excuse me. I'll say excuse me live, just who I am. So. Yeah, we're getting a lot of freezing. I don't know if it's overheating the app, but I don't know. But like I said, we'll do some cuts. If there's any random cuts, it froze. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to read up on the app. For some reason, it's freezing. Oh, they got stuff up there. They didn't last year, so they've opened that up.
Yeah.
How funny.
And you can tell, there's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. As you can tell. Short guy trying to get through the big crowd, but that's a lot of people. That's good, that's good. They gotta do this more often though. I'm gonna take a walk up this street. Now I don't think they're doing events on the next street up, I don't think. But I'm still gonna walk it anyway. There's usually some people up there. And maybe I'll be lucky enough to find a burger thing that's free, because I want a burger. So I saved for a burger this year, so I'm like, screw it, I want a burger. So hopefully I can find one of the burger joints on the streets that's a little bit more quiet. So just a burger and a hot dog, that's all. You'll go to the end of this street. This is not where the party is anymore. See, it's all back there. You're going on a walk in the Uptown area on the Moonlight Bazaar. Hopefully this is better than last year's. I'm hoping. Same with the audio as well. So, sorry about the freezing. I don't know. I'm going to have to read up on that, why the Hohem app freezes. That's weird. I'll have to read up on that. So, I've never had the freezing in the test, but I haven't run this long though either. So maybe there's a limit where it can record. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Like I said, I'll read up on it. We'll see why it tends to freeze sometimes. So, and it's hard to watch. I'm watching the screen, but I gotta watch in front of me so I miss it. And especially when I crowd that many people, I might have missed the screen. So if I miss some random jumps, I apologize. Again, this is recorded, not live. Some people are thinking it's live. Like, no, I don't do live. I don't trust people say or do the dumbest things I'm doing live. So. I don't trust live because next thing you know you're swearing into and stuff. I try not to swear in these if I can help it. So there we go. Oh, careful! People coming out. Now the party's not on this street, but we'll just take a walk down here anyway. And this is a beautiful street. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I mean, the houses and the architecture in this city is amazing. You can do a lot of filming in this area. It's like a Boston sort of high-end echelon, maybe New England type feel. And now that they have the filming capabilities, and you can able to record with tack breaks, maybe we can do more stuff like that. So hopefully, with the architecture here, it's just bloody beautiful. I mean, look at it. That's one thing nobody can take away from the city. Some of the best architecture in this country. So, and again, like I said before, the oldest incorporated city in Canada. So, bam, there you go. Ooh, another motorbike. What's this? A Suzuki, very nice. That's beautiful. Yeah, you get motorbikes in my blogs because I love my motorbikes. Don't sue me on the, don't give me copyrights on those songs. That's a good song though. I used to dance to that one in the bars back in the old days. Yeah, it's quiet up in this area. Nothing going on up here, but that's not bad. So. I made it through the crowd. Hopefully this looks a lot better than last year's. See some of the architecture here. See what I mean? Beautiful old style woods, along with the brick buildings. I mean, you can, like I said, it looks like these small neighborhoods in New York or Boston and stuff. That's why they're going to be filming a lot more films in here, because we're getting tax breaks in New Brunswick now. So we need more movies and stuff being filmed up here. Especially with this architecture, we can do amazing stuff. So this building here, the Chipman Hills ones, they own a lot of these old buildings. So there. More of the party down there as I just walked straight through. Oh, they're doing repairs here. Beautiful art gallery there. That's the art gallery. Great record shop, Backstreet Records. They're not open, but still, I use one of their photos from my book. Gord, I don't think he owns it anymore. He used to own that record shop, Backstreet Records. Sadly, he doesn't anymore. You'll recognize that logo, though. I use that in one of my books and my calendars, and it's going to be in the book, too. So, I don't know what that is. Is it another gallery, or what? Well, I didn't trip on anything, so I don't know. I was able to see everything pretty good. And here's the old church, as I remember showing it last year. Alright. How was this year's Moonlight Bazaar? Not as much last year. I tried to get through it as much. I gotta have somebody with me that helps, because the new gear I'm a little scared because it's not cheap compared to last year. I just had the phone and a simple selfie stick. So, don't sue me on the music. I'm only walking by it, so it's not playing too long. So, I don't know what that place is. That looks cool. Huh. They changed shops up here a lot. So, oh, more motorbikes. Look at those. Look at those bikes. Oof, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's find a burger thing and then let's head home. There's hopefully one on the street. There was a few last year, so hopefully we got a hot dog and a burger thing. and then I'll head home and call it a night, because I think this wasn't as bad as last year, let's hope. So I know the crowd a little bit better. I'm used to walking through crowds. Like I said, I did security for years in hockey games and concerts, so you have to know how to work your way through a crowd and what have you without bumping into people or whatever. There we go. Brunswick Square. They need to fix that place up. There's hardly any businesses in there anymore.
So, paano kayo pauwi?
No. I always love the lighting on that building. Now hopefully we can get there was a burger and a hot dog place right down here. So hopefully we can get them. If not, oh well. Because I'm not going in that crowd again just to get a burger. So, I mean, heck, I'll go to McDonald's to get one. Probably cheaper. No, I don't see any. I don't see any food vendors set up at the corner this time. So, no food vendors set out here. That sucks. I was hoping to hit some food vendors out here. They're all inside now. They were out here last year, but oh well. I guess I'll just go to McDonald's and get a burger. It'll be cheaper anyway. Well, we're gonna head to the bus stop. It's not up there like it was last year, because with the road being closed and working up, it's at the bottom. It's on Water Street, so we're gonna go and catch a bus down there. How many food vendors? I need to go one. Wait, do we get any food vendors over there? Maybe. There's the crowd over there. Yeah, there's well over supposedly 10,000 people here. So they have a lot of people. No, there is no. Is that a food vendor down there? Oddly enough, no food vendors that are out the outside box. Oh well. They should have had set up something more outside for us passerbys. Oh well, I'll just get something at McDonald's. I want a hamburger now. So I'll just get a cheap hamburger and cheeseburger at McDonald's. Simple enough. Now the bus stop is down here. Oh, there's my bus. Thought I'd have to wait. I don't this time.
Thank God I wouldn't have any drinks anymore in his past though, because like
I'm gonna stop it and then I'll talk to you in a sec. Alright. Oh, I'm in the back of the bus. I don't want to bother anybody. So hopefully they might pick me up enough throughout that crowd. So that was 2025's Moonlight Bazaar. Hopefully it's as good as last year's. I can't wait to check the footage out when I get home. And we'll see how this turned out. So fingers crossed. And I don't have the AI tracker on. I got it in my pocket. So I don't really need it for now. I'm just holding this out. And there we go. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go to McDonald's, get myself a burger from McDonald's. There was nothing on the streets this year. Usually they had a few out in the sidewalk, not in the area. It was all in the area, so oh well. That's probably like $6 for a burger or hot dog anyway. I had the money for it this year, but I'll just go to McDonald's and buy a burger. And a nice cheap one. Or a cheeseburger and a hamburger. So, but with that being said, I'll catch you guys back when I get home. And close this off. Fingers crossed this turned out. eggs and McDonald's. Got a cheeseburger and a junior chicken for like $8. Holy shit, Paul. Still cheaper than it would have been at one of those stands. But man, remember when a cheeseburger was like $1 and the junior chicken $1? That would have been like $3 maybe after taxes. $8. Like, holy shit balls. Things are way overpriced nowadays. I'm sorry, that's a junior chicken and a cheeseburger. No way it should have been $8. But I did have that money put aside for a burger, so, you know, but that's just overpriced. Wait, I got a podcast playing, sorry. Let me just turn the headphones off. There we go. Anyway, oh, it's not turning off. Darn it. There we go. All right, so, yeah, that's an overpriced burger. It's a mini small tongue cheeseburger and junior chicken for like $8. Everything's just overpriced nowadays. And no, don't blame tariffs or any BS like that. It's always been overpriced for a long time. COVID really changed stuff, believe it or not, which is kind of sad. It made stuff way too expensive. So, things are just ridiculously overpriced nowadays. Things need to go back. Prices need to go down again. They really do. I'm sorry, but people just can't afford stuff anymore. So, oh, we got a car coming. Least expected. But yeah, I'm sorry, but that should be maybe $5 at most, but $8 for just a tiny junior chicken and a cheeseburger. Anyway, I'm done complaining, but I just think it's ridiculously overpriced. But it is what it is. Bring that up a bit. There we go. See the empty parking lot? Oh, they're kind of cool getting to travel in a vehicle. There we go. Now we're gonna head home. Finishing the night. Last year I sat at the bottom of King and talked for a bit, but hey, I'm talking now. And I'll talk a little bit when I get home as well. But a little bit shorter than last year. I wanted to catch a bus, and honestly I didn't feel like staying in a crowd like that. A crowd like that is not my cup of tea. Oh, get home, get my shorts on, and sit back and relax. I'm looking forward to it. Remember this street, by the way? If you follow the Foggy Brains, we used to do videos on this street. Healthy guy with my buddy. So I don't have them on the channel right now because he asked me to take them down a long time ago. But I'm trying to get working with him again because the man is talented. But we'll see. Stay tuned for that. Oh, I'm out of shape. Holy crap. Speaking of healthy guys, I am not healthy. I need to get healthier. I'm healthy per se, but not healthy as good as it should be. Apologize about the cuts, but for some reason the program froze. I'm going to read up on that. It never froze when I was doing the tests, but didn't want to do that. Oops. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Even it out a bit better. I'm still learning the gimbal, but I'm not going to cut any of this out. This is going to be raw, fun footage of just me doing the Moonlight Bazaar, because why not? Maybe next year if I do it, which I don't think I will, but if I do, I'm going to bring somebody with me to help guide me through that crowd. That was ridiculous. And to anybody watch this that was there talking to me, no offense, I can't really talk to people while I'm talking to the crowd on the video, so, you know, and it's not live, so I'm not, there's people like, hi chat, there's no chat, this isn't live. I don't do these live. Like I said, I wouldn't chance doing it live because you have some people swearing or somebody doesn't want to be on camera, you know, so it's better just not to do live. Hopefully the mics turned out though. It was pretty windy at first, so we'll see how that turned out. Okay, there's no traffic coming right now. Go that way. There we go. Now, some people might not see this from the test footage, but I did this area in the test footage when I was testing nighttime shooting and learning about what's better white balance to do and all that jazz. So, we're at Wendy's. I could have got a Wendy burger, but now McDonald's are the cheapest, believe it or not. Would have cost even more going here. They're still good burgers, but just too expensive. I just got the cheapest. Well, I wouldn't call it cheap though. $8 for 2 cheap burgers. It used to be like $3, but whatever. Anyway, Tim Hortons is still open. Wendy's is closing, but Tim's is still open, I think. So, I wonder if that door's still open. Is it still open? It is, good. Alright. I don't want to walk on the floor. I'll go around. They just cleaned the floor. I don't want to do that. I'll go around to the outside. Gotta respect service workers. They work their butt off to clean the end of the night. No, I'm not gonna walk in their stuff. So we'll go get a nice coffee here, and then we'll see what we can do. So there we go. All right. Again, I'm gonna turn this off while I get this, and I'll talk to you guys in a moment. We are back to recording again. We got the iced coffee. Yay! Always good people at Tim's. They're always good. They know me well. Iced coffee. Oh, we're gonna get 2. Now one's enough. I got 2 burgers, iced coffee, and I got some food waiting at home too. So, but gonna relax tonight after I get all this footage off. Hopefully it looks good. And yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully this is better than last year. That's the main thing. Hopefully it's better than last year's. That's the big hope. So how does this turn out with a big crowd like that? It froze for some particular reason. I'm going to read up on that with the freezing of the Hohem app. Why was it freezing? I don't know. It just randomly froze a few times, so I apologize about that. I've never had that happen, but I'm only new to this app, so I'll do some studies on it. It just sucks that it froze during the time I was finally doing something important. If it froze during the practices, I could have read up on it. Whatever. Anyway, live and learn, live and learn. Like I said, that's why I'm learning with this app and the gimbal and everything. So, the point and follow is my favorite setting. I can keep level. Out of my dark street. Horror film works. I'm actually planning on working on a horror film eventually, but we'll see. I wanted to see how this turned out first for nighttime shooting. So, I gotta balance my iced coffee on the thing again. There. Balance the iced coffee. Stay there. All right. My key into the lock. There we go. Oh, it's hot as hell in here. And I shall see you guys in a bit. All right, we framed that a little bit better. I forgot to, I recorded this twice, forgot, oh, my mic's on the table, I took it off. All right, there's the mic again. I'm still getting new at this for doing professional vlogs and stuff. So I hope this turned out good. Do I get that on? Oh, I don't know why that's on. The light should be off. I had that turned off. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. I hope this turned out good. I hope it's the quality's good. Again, I'm not sure. We're gonna rip this off here soon. The battery's about to die in the phone, so I have a lot going on with this phone, and I'm gonna find out exactly why it froze. I apologize for some of the skips. For some reason, this app froze mid-recording a bunch of times. So maybe it's the app. Maybe I should have used something else instead. But for now, I'm learning with the Hohem app because it goes with the gimbal. But we'll see exactly why. I'll read up on it, but I'll just do some edits and cuts to find out exactly, and I'll sew it together the best I can. I'm going to be raw on this. So this is going to be raw, straightforward, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is the Moonlight Bazaar 2025. I'm Tom. This is, I just blanked out, Long Night. I am the Techno Sapien Geek, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace. All right, on a quick side note, I'm filming with the original app. Remember I told you about, see these things here? Those little things there I bought at the dollar store? You hook that to that, and yeah, and then nobody will be able to open it from behind me. There's no offense, I don't trust people in a crowd that big. So you just put together your 2 zippers, bam, and then you can actually put the things around that too. They can't even lift them up. So that's what I was saying about that. So a good safety thing in a crowd that big, and people can't get into my book bag where the expensive stuff is. Anyway, peace.